All right, this is a patrol story. I'm a senior officer now with a probationary working around a large university in Coliseum and stuff. And it's about midnight, 11 o'clock. Call comes out, burglary in progress at a very large department store. Okay, one of the brand name department stores. They had a whole area there, the Crenshaw district, that had all these huge 3-4 story buildings, like May Company and Bullocks and all these ones. So we roll there. And it was already a unit there when we got there, and they said, yeah, the back door's broken out, and we think some people might be in there. We're not sure how many. Okay, fine. Well, remember now, this is 11 o'clock at night, huge 3-story building. How in the heck are we going to search this thing? Okay. I mean, we had a lot of officers, obviously. We had mid-watch was probably 12 officers. Then we had regular night shift, another 20. But you need a lot. You have to go through that entire store. So our lieutenant, who was a very good guy, very progressive lieutenant, pulls up, and he turned out to be chief of police later on in another department. He pulls up, and I'm just a policeman holding the door, and they're talking to the brain trusts are talking, sergeants and lieutenant. So he goes, okay. He says, and they say, we got dogs rolling. He goes, very good, very good. He goes, well, and the lieutenant goes, well, you know what? He says, you can see him, he's thinking, okay. He goes, we might save a lot of time here. I'm going to try something when the dogs get here. We're like, okay, what do you want to do, boss? Okay. So by that time, the security was already there anyway. So they had these double doors. So they opened up all the glass doors that were not broken, because it was broken on the side door. Four big double doors, glass. They opened them up so you could almost drive a car in there, just about. So the dogs were there. So I'm watching all this, because remember, I'm going to become a supervisor later. I've got about 11 years on now, something like that. So I'm watching all this stuff. I'm absorbing all this. So he's over there talking to the canine guys, the dog guys. Okay, so then they come over, and one dog is taken out. The other dog stays in the car. We had 2 canine dogs. So he walk over. I found out what he asked the canine is, the officer, can you make your dog bark at any time? Oh, sure, anytime I want. Okay, good. So they walked over to the door. They brought a police car up, put it right almost in the doors. I mean, right at the door. And all police cars have a PA system, okay? So that he gets on the PA system. He goes, this is so-and-so from so-and-so. You have 5 minutes to come out. We know you're in there, blah, blah, blah. We're all going, that's going to work. If you'll come out, we're going to send the dogs in. Well, that's what we're going to do that anyway. Nothing. He goes, okay. So he calls the dog handler. Come on. All right. Here's a sample of what you can look forward to. And he hits the microphone, and the dog's barking like crazy. And all you hear is this dog bark, booming, 3 stories of, I don't know what store it was, May Company, I don't know, it doesn't really matter what kind of store it was, but I mean, it's loud. I mean, this PA system is full blast. You got this dog barking away and having his audition on this microphone, and then, like that, pulls the dog away. It's me again. I'm cracking up going, he goes, yeah, 5 minutes starting now. Otherwise, we're going to set him in with no handlers. They're going to run loose. We don't do that. They don't do that. Very rarely do you see a dog they have a long rope. But the reason why they don't let the dog go free is because, this is why. I've done a lot of people searches with dogs. Because if you have a dog that, he'll take off when he sees the suspect. The suspect starts fighting him. Well, if the suspect gives up, you have to be able to pull the dog off. Because the dog only responds, it's a game. Like when they're trying to find dope. It's a game. I found the dope. Now they're all excited. I found the human. Well, they won't stop biting until they're told to. You usually have a German word or something to stop the dog. So having a leash on him, you can just pull him back off the guy. And you don't want to mangle the guy. You just want him to stop what he's doing. And maybe one bite will do it, then you pull the dog off. So our department never saw dogs off a leash. Never. I can say never, and I'm not even a dog expert. I've done 30 of those, and I've never seen a dog off a leash. So he's not going to do that. He's just threatening him. And he was pretty good. He goes, 4 minutes, we're all going, there's like 15 of us out there. And we're thinking, we're going to have to go in there and search this stinking place. Okay. 3 minutes, about 2 minute mark. Don't shoot. Don't send the dogs. We're coming out. He goes, 1 minute. No slack, man. No slack. In case they're BSing, right? They could be BSing. No, don't send the dog. And now their voices are getting louder. Don't send the dog. We're coming. They got their hands up and everything else. Come on here. We back the car up. Come on here. And I come, oh, yeah. Down they go. We cuff them. It's without incident. It's a piece of cake. Okay. So now we all go in, right? And then, of course, some of the people are grilling them. Who else in there with you? Nobody, just us. Well, at that time, believe it or not, even in those days, this is the early 80s, they had video cameras. So by that time, the security came down, and they're listening to this, and they go to the supervisor. They go, yeah. So we got the video of the front of that door, and only 2 went in. These are the 2, so we're good. Oh, okay, good. So then they're happy about that. Okay, so then. So, well, have they taken anything? You know, there's one thing to break in, and then they found it. It was over by these double doors I was telling you about. It was over by the side. They had stacked a bunch of stuff in pillowcases and bags, and from different places. Jewelry, mostly jewelry, in the jewelry departments. You know, those department stores have huge jewelry racks. And they broke some glass and all that. So they're getting ready to go out, and we're not sure whether they lost their way or what, whether they couldn't get out because they were in there a while. So maybe they figured that maybe they couldn't get out. We have no idea. Whether the doors were locked from the inside too, and maybe they forgot where they came in. That happens a lot too. Crooks come in, they forget where they're at, they don't know how to get out. I figure if I'm a crook, I gotta have a way to get in, get out, and get away. I mean, that's, you know, I gotta think about it. But they're just criminals. So that's pretty good. So they, of course, the whole time when they came out with their hands, 2 dogs are out now. This is for psychological work here, and they bring the dogs up on purpose, close to these guys as they're being taken down, and these 4 eyes are focused on those dogs. They're just staring at officer talking to them, and they're not even listening. They're watching those dogs. The dogs are about this far away, grilling and snarling. You do that for future. Remember, every police citizen contact should be a civics lesson. Maybe they learn later that maybe if I do this again, they might send the dogs in and get me. You can't be bluffing. You have to have dogs there, because otherwise it goes reverse. Otherwise, oh, they lied to me. They're never going to send a dog in, and off they go doing it again. We may not stop them. We may. Who knows? Who knows? But they were scared to death. Oh my gosh, just staring at those salivating dogs, and those dogs wanted to bite. They want to bite. That's what they do. Okay. So anyway, that was pretty good. That lieutenant's pretty smart. He left and made captain, and he was gone. Another agency. Really sharp guy. Interesting night. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.